Hello and welcome back to Summoner's War with Assorted Geekdom. We have a pretty good guild war here today, and so I thought I would showcase some more battles here. Let's go ahead and start here. Now again, time and time again, I harp on it every time. Mono or nearly mono defense. So, come on. His damage is, for the most part, negligible. He's just a support. Chasun, 100% support. Means the only damage dealer here is Skogul. So, throw in some beefy fire people. Easy peasy. Assuming that you can blast them down past their sustain. Alright, now what do we have up top? We have a cleanser. We have a support tank. We have a support healer. There's just no damage up top. And so there's a whole bunch of stuff I could take into this. Why don't we, let's see. Let's go ahead and we'll do our own little comp here. Here, look. We'll take in some beefy people. Let's see, do I want defense or do I want attack? Let's go with defense. And that'll help Mei Wang stack a bit. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and hit this Chandra with the armor break. Fire wand. Let's get our buffs on. Alright, he is broken again. Now that is one of the nice things about Lisa in Guild War is there's no RNG about who she's going to bring with her when she does her group up attack. She brings both people. There's only two people. She brings two people every time. So that is one thing that is nice about Lisa. So perhaps their goal with this was to try to stun lock using Lisa and Chandra and be able to sustain. It's a weird comp. A weird comp. So, I will say this though, my Hrelsvelg, this Wind Barbarian King, I only built him a week and a half ago or so. I finally got around to building him because I was trying to improve my score for the Water Rift Beast. And yeah, he has made a huge difference to me for the Water Rift Beast, and also actually is on my Wind Rift Beast team as well. And I'm really liking his damage output. Now his runes are mediocre, to be completely blunt. But I'm really liking his damage output and just all around his kit. So he's been a little pet project for me for the past week and a half ish, and so I've been trying him in a variety of different places, kind of just to test out his strength and whatnot. All right, so can we finish her off? Yeah. All right. So now that we finished her off, this should be a relatively easy. Okay. I'm not too worried about Perna dying, simply because she's got her revive. Now they don't have any sustain, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stagger the damage here. So we're going to do kind of a little leapfrog around the shield. So let's see. Do we? We didn't get another turn. All right. So now they've both got a shield. Let's try to just kill him. All right. Now there's no shield. It's just the Skogul. We can just auto this and be fine. Again, there wasn't a whole lot of threat there. I didn't get very low because single damage threat is not good. If you're going to go for especially if you're going to go for a bruiser comp, you need at least 2 damage dealers. So these are a lot better, sort of. So that first one is actually a pretty nice setup. It's tanky, it's bruiser, it's got a lot of sustain, and it only has a single damage dealer, but the Triana will keep the Perna alive, the Perna will keep the Perna alive, and the Gian will provide CC and heal, and it's all around it's a pretty good setup. Granted, I can still just take my tanky fire team and I should be fine. Now against the second setup, I'm going to go ahead and bring this team. It has 1 squishy damage dealer, no sustain, well, a tiny bit of sustain, but if you nuke it down to 1 hit, there's nothing there to sustain. And so I should be able to kill it with my Katarina in a single hit. Plus I've got the immunity on there to prevent the bomb if she outspeeds me. Alright, so let's see. Let's just nuke down the Perna. So that will proc the Perna passive. Oh, I guess the Perna passive takes a backseat to the Triana passive. Alright, so there's the Perna passive, and the Triana passive has been procced. Now we just got to finish off. There we go. So the problem with their team, again, like I said, single damage dealer, it was better conceptually than the previous one because of the sustain, but they're not tanky enough. They don't have the runes. Like, I shouldn't have been able to burn them down that fast. If they had been tankier, that would have been a lot better team, which tells me that these people don't have high rune quality, so killing the Sierra in a single hit from Katarina should be no issue. And boom. Yep, single hit, nice, I hit all 3. That is the perfect setup right there. So with Katarina, for those that don't know, I mean most people do, her shot, you can tell where the first one's going to go, and that's relatively recent change. It was probably about 6 months ago, so it's not that recent. But that was a huge buff to her that they did, which was nice. Let's see. So a lot of these are droppers. That one's a bit better. This one at least has triple, or well, the second one doesn't have a triple element, and actually the second one really sucks because Katarina without immunity is just bad. Bad. This first one is alright. Second one is all fire, and they're going for a tanky fire build, but they lack, unless, I'm unfamiliar with Kunite, but if he doesn't have any sustain, this bruiser's not, because the nice thing about bruisers is being able to stick around. So let's see. Turn to a statue, blah, blah, blah. So it just helps negate damage. What's this one? Inflicts damage. Yeah, so there's no sustain there. So let's just out bruiser him. And then over here, let's go with my mono wind team. Now, this one is again a bruiser team, but they have no sustain. They've got the Bastet shield, and that will help them a bit, but they don't have they don't have the damage to back it up. So especially since I've got immunity. Let's go ahead and try to kill this water martial cat first, because again I do have that immunity, and even if they get through the immunity, that's fine, because I've got a revive, and my reviver has a self-revive. So getting through me is super difficult. Alright, so too squishy to do anything. Conceptually, the defense was okay, but yeah. I mean, I'm not really one to speak, because right now, well, my guild for the last 2 years or so, we've set a single monster defense. So big whoop. Like, we don't try to win our defenses. We are a dropper guild, We are a farmer guild, so we're just trying to get those guild points. Alright, but there's those 3 battles. Let's go ahead and end with an RTA. Hopefully today we actually win the RTA, unlike yesterday, where, spoiler alert if you haven't seen the video, it did not go well. Alright, what you gonna pick? Ooh, Eleonora, right? Isn't that her name? Yeah. Loses her HP. Decrease skill cooldown. Oh, wow. So she's like a super mov. And this is... Okay, so that's the same as Brandia's second skill, the Aura of Dawn. Her leader skill, 56 or 55% resistance. Interesting. And they stole my Villaduel. Let's go for... Let's go there. And there. Let's do that. Now how are they going to pick? Now they should probably get a win DPS since I've got 3 water monsters now. Interesting. Okay. So they've only got a single attack bar booster, but they still picked Leo. They're probably going to ban my Bastet, which is fine. Should I take the Sierra? I think I should take the Sierra. They're probably going to ban Bastet. If they ban Bastet, let's go ahead and get rid of their Villaduel. I don't mind him getting first turn with the Leo because my other guys are pretty quick. Oh, they didn't ban the Bastet. Okay. Now, my Bastet is not on Will, so this could be bad for me. So, she's not on Will. Depends on whether or not Leo can hit his attack bar reduction. If he can, then, well, he doesn't have an attack bar. Okay, so let's see. He doesn't have an attack bar booster or a attack bar. Oh, wait, yeah. Okay. Ooh, okay. We're still fine. Wait. Does her move increase the attack bar? Did I miss that when I was reading it? Alright. Okay. I think we're going to be just fine. Let's go ahead and put the bomb there. And focus fire on the CC. My Bastet hasn't even gotten a turn yet. But we're in good shape here. They're trying to focus fire her, but big whoop. She is tanky. I use her front light R5. So, and that's the game. Boom. Yeah. Eat that. Hotsa Fotsy 93. Alright. Well, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.